World Cleanup Day is an annual global social action program aimed at combating the global solid waste problem, including the problem of marine debris. It is coordinated by the global organization Let's Do It World. The headquarters is located in Tallinn, Estonia. The next World Cleanup Day is 17 September 2022. In commemoration of World Cleanup Day, several environmental advocacy organizations in Akure, Ondo State capital, in the early hours of today trooped out to observe September 17, 2022 Cleanup Day. World Cleanup Day is a day that unites millions of volunteers, governments, and organizations in 191 countries of the world to tackle global waste problems and build a sustainable world. Organizations such as Aqua World, Elum Greening, Yali Network Ondo, JCI Akure, NECO, ASEF, and FSDI, among others, partnered with the Ondo State Waste Management Authority (ODSWMA) to mark the year's Global Cleanup Day. Volunteers from various organizations in Ondo State converged at Total Filling Station, Oba Adeshida Road, Akure, with their cleanup materials and infographic used for sensitization. Fortunately, a waste management truck arrived at the spot where these social change agents first evacuated the heavy dumped waste along Oba Adeshida Road, Ojaoba, Akure. The popular Oba Ajeshida pedestrian bridge was kept cleaned up as well. Plastic bottles, nylons, and other single-use debris were retrieved for proper disposal. The significance of World Cleanup Day is to ensure that we contribute our quotas to make sure the environment is clean and to make sure the environment is habitable for both man and animals. When you destroy the environment, you destroy lives. The inaugural World Cleanup Day was 15 September 2018, but it built on the successes of previous global cleanup efforts. The goal of World Cleanup Day 2018 was to involve 5% of the world's population, or approximately 380 million people.
Go dump for where they go collect am. No be anywhere you go put am. No be for road where water dey pass you put am. Na where they go carry am. Thank you. Yeah. You go.
Àná fúnra wa, a ní ìta náà lè ṣe ní díẹ̀díẹ̀ lápò ara wa. Bàbá dẹ̀ ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí náà, ó máa mọ́ wa lára. This is a big way. You don't cut all those things. You dey pack am for some one place. Right? How you call it? Now. After you go put am, after you don put am, where you go to where am for? You know say this kind thing wey you dey sell na food wey people dey eat, and e no go proper say you dey do this kind thing now. The environment e come dirty. I know say na Thursday na dey clean environment, but at least once in a while before you comot, when you go out, when you don comot for road, when you just see this place, pack am for one place, when you dispose am, when you make sure say you dey very neat.
While the efforts fell short of the goal, it directly mobilized 18 million people worldwide. The 2019 World Cleanup Day was held on the 19th of September and coincided with Peace Day and the Global Climate Strike of September 2019. Global cleanup efforts have existed in many forms throughout human history, especially with widespread catastrophes such as earthquakes, floods, and powerful tsunamis. In modern history, these efforts are typically undertaken by the affected communities with support from various international organizations and NGOs, such as Red Cross, Oxfam, and other relief organizations, but typically in post-conflict zones. They have included efforts to remove landmines, beach cleanups, and other municipal and non-government actions. Some of the volunteers have this to say.
Clean up day is the day that has been set aside to clean up the earth, basically. It is the day where volunteers come together all over the world to clean the environment.
What prompts you to volunteer for this program?
I'm volunteering for this event because I have passion for earth. I always look forward to a planet that is free of death.
Brian, coordinator, Young African Leaders Initiative, Yali Network on those things. You know, now people say that we don't live longer like our forefathers. And this is because there are so many activities that we engage in without considering the impact of these activities on the environment. When you destroy the environment, you destroy life. In the environment is where you make your food, when you talk about well-being and good living, then it depends on the environment that you live in. So the significance of the environment is tantamount to the significance of your own personal life. So if once the environment is destroyed, then you know that your life expectancy is also reduced, because there are so many environmental problems that can actually hamper or hinder your own growth personally and development. So the significance of working every day is to ensure that we contribute our own quota, to ensure that to make sure the environment is clean. Like what we are doing here today to commemorate the day for the 2022 edition, what we are doing is to make sure that, okay, this particular place, we've been having sensitization program on this particular place. This is not the first time we'll come here. Once we park like this, we go around the market to tell them that this is not the right way to dispose waste. There should be proper waste disposal. Beyond here, you see that there are some other places that you have this same situation, and the same thing is what we're doing. And we've also been engaging government to also make sure that there is this waste disposal system that people can also use. There was a time that they make it mandatory for any shop along this road, in fact across the state, to have this waste disposal bin. You must have it. But I'm not sure maybe that policy is still in place now. So if they can reignite that, I think it will go a long way. Then there's something we call environmental law. There are environmental laws in this state that people are not looking to. You see that during environmental sanitation, they arrest some people for violating that law, and they get them fined or even in prison. So these are part of the significance of it. The major thing is to make sure that the earth is habitable for both man and animal. Change agents, we don't call them young people. You see that when the society wants to grow, like what they say now, the youth, everything is in their hands. Now when you see the youth as change agents, you see different organizations coming here. I think the oldest person you see here will be maybe 35. I'm not sure we have 40, 41 here. Coming together, this is the beginning of it, and this is not the end. You know, when these guys come around to say, okay, let's make it change, even though we have some people that are doing the other way. So you have to show them. So these are social change agents. In fact, we call them leaders. This is how it is done. This is how to dispose. And when this thing done, it's not that they will be the one to pack for everybody all the time. What they are doing is just to make example, to support the organization in charge in packing all these things, because this is also problematic for them. You know, you come here today, you pack all these things, believing that tomorrow, you know, there is a trash bag, there are trash bins that, okay, it's easier for you to just pick and drop, but look at the indiscriminate way people pour these things in. So it gives a lot of problems. So we're just supporting them. So it's a good way to go. If you have youth coming out to say environmental problem, let's come into this, political issues, let's participate, you know, it will go a long way to help the society. So it's a good one. Like I mentioned in my listening the other time, it is in two ways. The people in charge of waste disposal and the people that are disposing the waste. Each of them has responsibilities. The people in charge, whether Z Global or the state government or the local government now, which is closer to the people, the major thing is to provide proper waste disposal system. Now, there was a time that there were waste bins along this road from Alabaka, I think down to Oloko. Just if you are eating, just drop it inside. You don't need to drop it indiscriminately. You know, if we can bring back all these policies, if we can make it mandatory for people with shops and stores kiosks, even offices, you must have proper waste disposal system, either waste bin or big trash bag or anything that you use to dispose your waste. It will go a long way. Now to the people too, there will be reorientation. Yeah, this is how to dispose waste. That is when government can now bring up the environmental law that have been enacted already. It's not that they are not in existence, they are existing. You now enforce it. By the time you see that somebody drops something here and the person gets arrested and there's a mobile court you are taken to and you're punished, the others will know that we shouldn't do things like this. Now, the waste here, they are not coming from our house. Okay. People that trade here, they just see this place and okay, fine, this is where we should dump waste. But assuming you have punished, there's a waste system where they dump it, or you have punished 2 or 3 people, others will desist. So, it is in 2 ways.